Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your 2023 reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Let's start this reading with the card that I pulled from my deck of the universe cards for 2023. I want continual, joyous growth. I'm going to read this to you to get started with this reading. I'm a growth-seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So, since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it in joy. I think everyone needs more joy in 2023. It is card 31, if that means anything to you. So, let's get started on your reading, Pisces. What do you need to know? And any advice for 2023, please, universe. Give us the cards that we need for our Pisces for 2023. For Pisces, please. 2023. Okay. Let's get these cards down. I always put them down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. You might want to check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. I am running a special right now for $20 for a two-part reading, just like you're going to see here, usually with a little bit more, until January or through January 15th. Or you can have a regular price reading for $25, and it's a three-part reading. So it's in the description box. Just send me an email and to get started. So, Seven of Cups is your overall energy for 2023. This is what we're going to talk about. This is confusion in love. This is choosing the wrong cups. You know, everyone's chosen the wrong cup at some time in their life. They're all enticing for one reason or another, but not one of them is the right cup of love. So it gets confusing. Up here in your highest energy is the Page of Wands. It looks like you're going to make a declaration. Almost feels like a New Year's declaration. The Page of Wands, having something brewing from the bottom of your feet until it comes out your mouth. And it's about your fresh start and your new beginning. I think you want to move away from these cups of love, and you're going to do everything possible to avoid them. That feels like your New Year's resolution. If this is your reading, I have the Wheel of Fortune here right next to the Page of Wands. Now, the wheel is the universe, and that wheel is turning for your better, will for the better. So I feel like it just nags on you and nags on you until you finally decide, hey, this is what I'm going to do for myself this year. Is I am going to be much more careful on how I choose my cups of love. And this is going to lead you right to a very special and divine soulmate. Look at the 1111. Union between two people. Tons of joy. Lots of love in this card. This can be a card of marriage. Oh my gosh. So it feels like, yeah, 2023 is going to be huge for you. I have the 8 of Wands under the Page of Wands and next to the 7 of Cups. So the 8 of Wands is about communication. Maybe you'll go online. Maybe you'll meet this person online, but regardless, there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication, texts, emails, phone calls, video chat, something through the airways. And on the other side of these cups of love that you're going to be getting away from, by the way, in 2023, is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you decide that you're going to be stable. You can be stable, secure, and solid on your own. You're becoming much more self-assured. in moving forward in 2023. Now, the universe has a lot to do with this. Remember, the wheel is up here, right up in your highest energy, and is pulling and pushing and whispering in your ear to get you to move right toward that Four of Wands. So, becoming self-confident, self-grounded, self-assured is really helping you get what you want from life, from love. Here's the Five of Cups, right under that Eight of Wands. This is the disappointment that you've had over these Seven of Cups. Very disappointed. It's just like, a kid having their candy taken away from them. It's awful. But I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups behind this figure. And so there is hope and love, and there it is. I see it already. So I don't think it's too far into 2023 because my readings usually go on a timetable as I go along in my readings. You've been through a spiritual lesson. That's why you've been choosing the wrong cups. These wrong cups have actually taught you, and you're waking up. Look at all these people waking up to a spiritual lesson. This is what really helps you make this decision that you're going to look out for yourself and not be choosing the wrong cups anymore. But the Wheel of Fortune's also involved, and they needed you to learn this spiritual lesson. I'll bet there's somebody I know there's a soulmate coming in, but I'll bet there's someone in particular that they want you to meet up with. Also, you have been in these relationships. I have the Fool here. You don't need to be in the energy of the Fool. You're self-confident, you're secure, you're grounded. It's fun though. I gotta say that the energy of the Fool, throwing caution to the wind, just living in the moment. But what happens is you usually end up coming to the edge of the cliff, and you start to look forward towards the future, and both parties don't usually are on the same plane. So the relationships fall apart, and that's when you find out you've got just another one of those Seven of Cups. Well, this has all been a spiritual lesson for you in how to move forward for 2023 here. Wow. So Pisces, let's see what else it is that we need to know that's coming up. Yeah, you did. You did absolutely lived in the energy of the Fool with somebody. We have an extra card, and I'm going to read it. Okay. Alrighty. So I have the Queen of Swords here next to the Four of Wands. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you're going forth with your sword up. You're going to seek truth. You're going to seek clarity. You're very mature-minded. This spiritual lesson was very good for you. Look how self-confident this Queen of Swords is in moving forward. They know they don't have to settle, and you don't. And like I say, you're moving forward. We've got the Page of Swords here with your sword up. It's not like you're just going to cut everybody out of your life, but if you have to swing the sword, you will, and you're not going to delay it until you end up with a big broken heart. So you're going to seek it. You have all the power to manifest just what it is you want, and here it is. You have the universe here. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have taught you a spiritual lesson, which is very, very helpful for you. You have all the tools it takes and all the know-how, all the intuition to guide yourself in the right direction with the help of the universe. I have the Knight of Wands under the Queen of Swords and next to the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to know. You're going to sort through love offers and make sure that they don't carry the energy of the Knight of Wands, male or female. They're all male or female. The Knight of Wands is very unstable. They're just, flighty. They run in with a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. They run out with a staff of passion. And they just, they live in the Fool's energy a lot. in the moment, you know. They're just, you need, and I know you want somebody who is as grounded as you are. I have the Nine of Cups next to the Knight of Wands and under the Page of Swords. So there's all those cups of love that you're guarding now. And you weren't able to really hand them out when you lived in this energy with the Knight of Wands, the Fool. You can't really hand them out because they don't have it to hand to you. So it's like, So you get into this place where you're just kind of sitting on them. You're just kind of guarding all those cups of love until the right person comes along. And they are coming along. This soulmate here, there is going to be no doubt when you get to know this person that they are your person and vice versa. I have the Queen of Wands next to the Nine of Cups and under the Magician. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. There you are though. Mature-minded, holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand. There's a sunflower, there's a cat. It's the most passionate card in the deck. So you have a lot of passion within you. If you're in a relationship, you're in all the way. If you're in gardens, if you're in animals, if you're in your work, you're in all the way. Very passionate. So be careful with that. You definitely use your wand. So you're going to just learning to put your sword up instead of listening to your passions, okay? So you're going to, use your sword too, as well as your wand. So I have, in your cups of love, you're just putting on a shelf behind you until the right person comes along. Well, next to the Fool and under the Knight of Wands, this is what you're going to find by sorting through all that mess of the Seven of Cups is success in love. And here it is with that Four of Wands. You're going to be seen as a couple with someone. There's going to be a lot of joy. There's going to be a lot of celebration. You might even end up engaged. And like I said, this Four of Wands is a card for marriage. So I think you're going to end up in a committed, long-term, loving relationship in 2023. I got the Queen of Cups under the Nine of Cups and next to the Six of Wands. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading, and you are Pisces. And what you're doing here is trying to peek in those windows there, the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, full of love answers. So your questions are being answered. And you're trying to figure out, what it's going to look like. Don't worry about it. You're going to know when this card comes up and that soulmate comes in, you will learn that they are your soulmate pretty fast. You'll be able to hand out your love. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. I have the two, if this is your reading, I have the Two of Pentacles next to the Queen of Cups and right under the Queen of Wands. So you're like, ooh, you're fighting your passions, I think part of it here is. And so you go back and forth, like, can you trust yourself? Can you trust, how you feel? And are they really your soulmate? You feel like they're your soulmate, but you have these ups and downs that you're going to be going through, and you're really going to be in your head about this for a while until it dawns on you that, wait a minute here. This isn't a Seven of Cups. This is a very, very fine soulmate. I'm going to take out an angel card. Angel cards I love them. They're very helpful. So you do have a very strong soulmate coming in. You are learning how to sort through the love offers. Oh, yeah, card turnover. That's the one for you. You're learning how to sort through the love offers that come towards you to avoid another Seven of Cups, another one of those. And there's definitely one coming in. This is the Guardian of Emotion. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. And you know, it is a challenge for you because you're worried about getting into something again that's not going to work out. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. I think they're also talking about the soulmate that's coming in. You have a beautiful soulmate coming in 2023. Wow, Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. And I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver this message.